I am passionate about ending violence against women and children. What drives me to do the work that I do is in March of 2023, I lost my mum Jackie to domestic violence homicide. After her death, I made a promise to her that I would never let her name be forgotten, that I would push for better support to be available for our women, and that I would push for great legal change. The differences that I have made is I have been able to give women a place where they can share their stories. They can celebrate the achievements they've made in leaving a toxic and unhealthy relationship and celebrate their achievements. To me, human rights means to be free. It means to be free to be who you want to be, to feel safe in your own home as a woman, and as a child or young person who grows up in domestic and family violence, that you are not painted with the same paintbrush. You can amount to anything that you want to amount to.
I want to help people with disability to live the best life. I would like to see other people with disabilities to have a good job like mine and have a great NDIS plan that supports them to reach their full goals. And being able to be in our community and being able to enjoy their life, which is a blessing. I want people that can hear me and understand me. Just because you have a disability, it does not mean you can't contribute to a workplace or make decisions about your own life. And I want all people with disabilities to reach their full potential and be a part of our amazing community that we have. I have friends who cannot find jobs, and I know that they have lots to offer, and I just want to tell people about that. I think that everyone should be treated fairly with the right respect and kindness. It's all about having the right to a safe and healthy life, about fairness to be paid properly and fairness to have access to medical support and fairness to affordable housing and fairness to participate in our amazing community like everyone should.
Growing up in Cunnamulla, I was never really thought of someone that could do what I've done. And coming from a small outback town, and then to be on a stage like this, it's not just about recognition for me. It's what it represents for my community and the young people that I work with. What drives me is love. Love for my people, love for the young people that have been written off from the start, and for the community that raised me. I know what it's like to feel unseen, and the work that I do is because every young person deserves someone to believe in them. To remind them that they're not broken, they're just healing. And that's what I needed once, and that's what I try and do for all of my young people, is to be there for them. And that's what drives me. What I'm hoping to achieve is for every young person in Queensland, in Australia, in the world to know that they're not broken, they're becoming. The work that I'm doing here is to not highlight anyone, but it's to help everyone see that it's possible, no matter where you're from, no matter what your background is, what your religion, what your race, you are becoming.
At its heart, my goal is simple. I want young people to be heard where decisions are made and for those decisions to change because of it. And that feels very apt, making this video directly from COP30 in the Amazon, bringing young Australian voices to the climate decision-making table. What drives me are the patterns I keep seeing across the country, the same injustices wearing different faces. In Tassie, I met children inside Ashley Youth Detention Centre creating art that spoke louder than any submission to government. In North Queensland, I listened to First Nations teenagers who had been removed from their families and were building youth councils to reclaim what was stolen. What drives me is knowing that these aren't isolated stories. They are the result of choices our society chooses to make. Choices to fund prisons instead of prevention, to treat disability as an afterthought, to treat remote communities as expendable. And what keeps me going is the fire in young people themselves. They are not waiting for permission to lead. They are already building their own solutions. My role is to make sure those solutions and the young people behind them cannot be ignored.